Well, it looks like silver's phoenix is rising, and it's not going to be a false start this time. It's not going to be a smooth upward rise like steady cruise, but it is on the way up now. This is something I've been looking at for a long time, and I'm thinking to myself, when are these markets really going to start rolling over? They actually are looking now. It's been kind of a slow process. Even at the beginning of the year, it looked like the general equities were not doing well because it's the first time in so many years. The last time that happened was where they kind of like ended the month lower in January than they actually started. I believe that was the situation. But it looks like the situation now has changed radically because I've been talking about this now. Silver's still a very low price. I mean, it's below 16. But you look at the gains we had today, but what I was looking at besides that is I'd say silver's about, I think all these metals are about bottomed out. It's been Federal Reserve policy to keep these metals down, and they've been trying to hold the markets up. And every time they open up their mouth, they sometimes cause the markets to go back up. But there's a limit. There's a limit. BS only goes so far. You know, somebody's got to actually dig this freaking stuff out of the ground, you know what I mean? So have fun with that. So anyway, you know, the Wall Street yo-yos aren't going to do that. So you're looking at silver going up, platinum, palladium, blah, 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 right? Gold. But the big thing is, this is what I was looking for. I know this market's been going down in the Dow. It doesn't show the S&P on here. Now, oil's down too, but that's a good sign because that means, well, it's the sign of panic. It's a good sign for us, not a good sign for everybody, not a good sign for people into oil. I'm partly into oil. But it's a good sign that this is the type of panic that we've been expecting, not hoping for, but we know that, you know, the corporatocracy, we don't have mom and pop shops no more here in the United States. Not too many of them, unless you're Pete with Southwest Rod and Custom, you know, with building cars. But, you know, most of the freaking United States is nothing but a big damn corporation, you know. So they've been holding these stocks up. They've been holding these equities up with, you know, Federal Reserve policy. Like I said, you know, how are they going to unwind the balance sheet? But, you know, the thing is now, a first time it's been below 17,000. It's still not dropped a full 10% to actually say it's in a bear market. But I think it's around the corner. We might see it rebound a little bit. I think tomorrow might not be too good. Then it'll be psychological over the weekend. It'll be kind of like, it might rebound a little bit. But over to, say, the next, well, we're nearing the end of August. I'd say the end of September, beginning of October, the bottom's going to start falling out big time. And that's when you're going to see the metal start taking off. So anyway, we're already seeing the freaking signs where things are taking off, you know. I talked about this at length yesterday, a lot of different things. I don't want to make a really long video this time because yesterday I tried to cover a lot of different points. But the thing is, this looks like silver is actually taking off now. Not that it's going to be a smooth ride up, like, you know, when I hate when all these yo-yos come out and talk about silver going up because you know what happens? They jinx it. They always jinx it. I'm like, shut up. I don't want to, you know, I'm going to say silver going up is a sign that the economy is strong. I'm not going to say that's a sign the economy is bad or the Federal Reserve is failing. The silver going up, this is the watchword of the day. Silver going up means that the Federal Reserve is doing a great job. The silver going up means that the economy is strong. Silver going up means that all is right with the USA, and you can rest assured, you know, we will triumph. The people are triumphing. That's what silver is going up means. Let's get away from these other stupid idiots. I've talked about them before. Like, if there's one way to shoot yourself in the foot is to, like, you know, try to go head-to-head with the powers that be and tell them every time that silver goes up, that means they're screwing up. No, silver going up means the powers that be are doing a great job managing the economy. Got it? Now, hopefully I'm starting something here. I don't know what, you know, I know there's other people listen to my channel and pick up ideas, but hey man, let's do this shit right for a change, you know? Silver going up means the economy's doing great, The people are doing great. Everything is rosy. Okay? Got it? All right? Now, I'm going to tell you again. You know, I didn't know this before, but I guess I'm a Confederate version of a Rothschild lineage guy. So I got some of, like, the rebel in me, and I got some of the freaking money angle in me, too. So I'm still on it. But let's be smart about how we play this silver game this time. I'm not freaking working for no miners. I'm not working for no bullion dealers. But, you know, I realized that I said this before, but I'm like, God, it sure bears repeating. Every time they freaking come out, the dollar's going to zero, the silver's going up. That means the dollars are being obliviated. They're on the run. Oh, you know what they're going to do? They're going to drive the price of silver down. No. No, the dollar's doing great. That means, you know, silver's going up. Okay? Got it? Gerald Celente, freaking the guy that sells DVDs with a 501c. I'd like to get one of those rackets, too. I'd like to have a 501c pastor motorcycle freaking hot babe blonde Dinah Doors cult. You know, instead of this Lindsey Williams garbage, man. That was another guy who was out there. Yeah, elite. Got him on the run. But anyway, you know, we can get this silver game going here, man. I want this to be fun. You know, this isn't doom and gloom. All right, the hell with this shit. You know, this isn't no doom and gloom channel here. You know, I try to point out some stuff that maybe is doom and gloom. Possibly, I don't want people to freaking be, you know, sidetracked by something that's, you know, coming out of left field and they don't see it. But then again, you know, I don't like people worrying too much because there's always crazy shit that's going on in the planet, you know? I mean, right now, though, I could tell you one thing. I got this British flag up here in British colors for a reason. Right now, I think, though, I could tell you one thing. With the Hildebeest out there, I mean, you know, you think about the stuff that USA freaking broke away from King George III way back when. Crap, we would have been way better off with King George III than if the Hildebeest gets in. You know, it's that damn bad. I'm telling you, man. I'm almost thinking this time when the South rises up and breaks away from the freaking Union, instead of fighting the UK, let's join up with them and get their Navy on our side and make sure the blockade isn't there. All the shipping lanes are open. And we could be part of the UK again, but a semi-autonomous republic and flying the Dixie colors again. And, you know, no taxes like the way they got it with the North wanted. Because, you know, the North was, I'm sidetracking on here because, you know, I'm ready to just be politically incorrect all the way and freaking hit on the offensive because everything they teach people in school is bullshit. And, you know, everything that's even being propagandized today on the airwaves is like bullshit. And, you know, we just got to get that common sense fighting spirit back again. But I got to tell you, you know, the time is now that it looks like, you know, hey, the silver holders are on the ride up. It's not going to be a smooth ride up because it's damn silver. Silver's shaky all over the place. You know what I mean? It's shakier than a freaking solid mount shovelhead, okay? Motorcycle, Harley. But the thing is, it's on the way up. And, you know, and I'm looking at this steel that's going on, you know, it's going to, when it blasts, it's going to be like this bike. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be the scary part because you're not going to know how high is. Actually, it'll go up higher than you think. And, you know, sentiment has a lot to do with everything because when everybody's jumping on the bandwagon that silver's the only investment in the world, and I'm definitely going to tell you the dollar's going to zero, man. What a way to freaking jinx the freaking deal. Hey, man, like I said, silver going up means everything's rosy in the economy, but it looks like everything has turned around. Everything has turned around. And we're kicked back and we're like, we ain't in the freaking stock market. Oh, well, we ain't in the stock market. We're riding a lion. We're riding a silver beast till, you know, getting some real estate or something like that, or farmland or hot rods or whatever the hell it is. And, you know, the thing is, there's nothing they can do to stop it, really, probably. And, you know, actually, like I said, I got to say, you know, even if the Hildebeest makes it in office, still silver's going to go up. It don't matter. Hildebeest or no Hildebeest. So, but probably not. Who knows, man? I've been firing as many broadsides at it as I can at the bitch, but I don't know. I'm one person. You know, what do I know? I mean, Hey, the thing is, what we got to do is with the Hill. Well, she ain't the only problem. We got Jeb Bush is a problem. We got a whole bunch of politicians that are a problem. I think Donald Trump is probably full of shit too. I think they all are, man. I don't know what the hell they said to say, but the thing is, with politicians and economy, the whole thing about the United States was this: we weren't supposed to have so much freaking government. I don't even give a shit about this stuff with the borders, you know what I mean? There's people like Trump is making a big deal about the borders. I'm kind of sidetracking here, but, way back in the USA, there was no freaking damn, immigration back in the early 1800s and shit like that. You just got on a boat and you got here, man, or you went by land. That's what happened. They didn't have no freaking immigration department back in the early 1800s, if you really want to go back. But the other side of it is you didn't collect a whole bunch of bennies and get free shit and make everybody else go broke off the tax money that's being collected, extracted out of them, That's the other side of it, too. So I'm kind of like libertarian all the way with this shit. But it looks like Silver's Phoenix is rising again. And we're sitting in the driver's seat, and it's easy going, man. And anyway... I didn't want to make this too long a video because I put out a really, 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 really long video yesterday. And I'm not giving you a lot of information on it. But this, to me, looks pretty solid. And I even said way back when, 2014 or 2015, expect silver to really take off. And maybe it may be later 2015 where it really starts to take off. And it won't be hitting its height, but... by the end of the year, it might be at something very unexpected. You remember, Obama is a lame duck president now. There's nothing that the nobody's going to really give a shit about keeping the markets up because he's got to get reelected. It's a done deal. And I don't think there's too much more they could do to freaking keep the markets up, to tell you the truth. So, anyway. And the other thing is, I've been mentioning this a long time. If Soros, I know he lost out on some of his bet, on his huge bearish bet on the S&P. If this thing doesn't play out, it's starting to play out in a bad way for the S&P and the Dow. But if it doesn't play out, by the end of the year, Soros is going to lose a full 16% of his net worth. And you might say, well, that's good, but that guy doesn't really lose that much like that. That wasn't a hedge when he put that bet on. So, things don't happen as fast as you think, but we got the principles down. But you remember this. Again, I know I said it 50 times already, but just so you other silver yo-yos, if you're listening to this stuff, hey, silver going up means the economy is great. It means the dollar's strong. It means the Federal Reserve is doing its job. Get it? We want them to help you out. We want these guys to help us out. Get it? Anyway, over and out. Silver is in the triumph. So, presenting a triumph of silver, the Phoenix is rising.